Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a family story for you to judge. Am I the here? Let's dive in. I'm an 18-year-old guy raised by my dad alone. My mom, she didn't want me then, doesn't want me now. I even reached out to her and her family to confirm, yep, they don't care about me either. Here's the backstory. My dad was a widower for about 2 years when he had a fling with my mom, and I was the result. He already had 2 kids from his marriage, 11 and 9 when I came along. They hated it. I get why. They'd lost their mom just 3 years earlier, but they took it out on me hard. Growing up, they'd constantly say I was dad's mistake and couldn't believe he'd have a kid with someone who wasn't their mom. My oldest sibling especially acted disgusted by my very existence. I was 9 the last time I had regular contact with them. They'd moved out 2 years before that, but they still popped in sometimes, until they just didn't. Even then, neither of them ever softened toward me. The younger one didn't aim as much disgust at me directly, but they still made it clear they saw me as a mistake, something that never should have happened. They'd say things like, "You're not our sibling, we've got each other. Dad might not want you beaten up in foster care, but we don't care what happens to you." They even told me if Dad died, I'd end up in foster care, and they'd be fine with that. My dad knew how they treated me. He raised me, provided for me just like he did for them. Food, clothes, all that stuff. But deep down, I always got this vibe that maybe he felt the same way they did, like he regretted me too. He never dated again after my mom. He still wears his wedding ring, or maybe he started wearing it again, I'm not sure. The house was full of pictures of his late wife, wedding photos, family shots with my half-siblings. If I even looked at them, my siblings would flip out, saying my existence disrespected their mom's memory and I didn't deserve to see her face. Dad would talk about how much he loved and missed her, how he wished he could have had a bigger family with her. He'd say life felt wrong without her. Maybe he didn't mean me specifically, but with everything else, it's hard not to feel like he did. On the surface, he seemed like a great dad, kept up with my school, got me help when I needed it, included me even when my siblings didn't want me around. But emotionally, that's where it fell apart. For years, I felt like I was just Dad's mistake after his wife died. It messed with me. Then 2 years ago, I started dating my girlfriend, and her family changed everything. They're amazing. Took a real interest in me, asked about my life. One of her siblings even knew my half-siblings and had no idea I existed. I opened up to them about everything, and they were horrified. For over a year, her parents have been telling me I deserve better, that I shouldn't have been treated like a mistake, that my dad's choices aren't my fault. It's been a huge confidence boost. My girlfriend met my dad too, and she picked up on it. He's different with me than he was with my siblings. She says he provided for me physically, but emotionally, it's cold. And yeah, that's exactly how it's always felt. A couple of months ago, I turned 18 and moved in with my girlfriend's family to finish high school somewhere warmer, less empty. It was right before Christmas, so it stirred up drama. My extended family, grandparents, aunts, uncles, called me cold for leaving Dad with an empty nest so close to the holidays. When I chose to spend Christmas with my girlfriend's family instead, they said I was ungrateful for everything my real family had done. Dad stayed quiet until a week ago when he asked why I was fighting with his family. He said I shouldn't disrespect my grandparents or aunts and uncles like that. So I asked to see them all together. Last Friday, I went to my grandparents' house and laid it all out. I told them I'm tired of feeling like a mistake. I said, I want to be more than Dad's mistake after his wife died. My girlfriend and her family treat me like I'm more than that. Their response, "Your dad's allowed to grieve. He never said those things to you." They also told me I shouldn't take the words of grieving children to heart. I pointed out my siblings are adults now and still feel the same way, but they brushed it off, saying, "That's not what we meant, and you should know that." Now, there's a lot of unhappiness about what I said. I know they think I'm awful for speaking up. So here's where I need your help, YouTube fam. Am I the for telling my dad and extended family I want to be more than Dad's mistake? Drop your thoughts in the comments, or not.